This is TWiT.
Here's a story that made me so very happy. You know Wondery, which is a podcast network founded about 5 years ago. They have shows like Dirty John, Dr. Death, The Shrink Next Door. Amazon just bought them for $300 million.
Wow.
I've heard people say, and it's going to be part of Amazon Music, I've heard people say, oh, yeah, this is Amazon trying to build a podcast business to compete with Spotify, and maybe perhaps Apple will get into this and others. But honestly, Wondery is not going to give you a podcast business. I'm not sure exactly what it gives you. Why? Please explain to me. What's the land boom in podcasting? What's that all about?
Well, in this particular case with Wondery, it gives them intellectual property for Amazon that Amazon Studios could use in a variety of ways. So, Dirty John has already been turned into a miniseries.
Dr. Death's going to be a television series.
Right. And so what Wondery specializes in is it's almost more like old style radio theater. Right. Their podcasts are, true crime, and they tell stories, and this is something that's just gold for Amazon Studios.
Hernan Lopez, who founded it, is a former Fox executive. In a way, this was Quibi done right. This was because he founded it in 2016. This was Hollywood saying, we should get, this digital transformation is happening. How do we get involved? And instead of making sideways video of 7 minutes that you could put on a phone but not on your TV, he came up with this, which was, I think, probably a better move. And unlike Quibi, Wondery is still in business. So, good news. Amazon has not said when the Wondery deal is expected to close. It has to, it's one of those deals. It has to be.
At this point, $300 million is a rounding error for Amazon, and they know that they can make money off of content.
Yeah.
And they also know that right now, I'm not disparaging the catalog that Amazon has. They have some great shows. They've got things like The Expanse, some of their independents. But Netflix is kind of kicking their butt on the content side. And rather than trying to match them beat for beat, this could be a smart play. They're going off into a territory that's not really taken up by any of the big players, and Wondery gives them access.
Actually, Amazon in 2020 was this number 2, Amazon Prime, the number 2 network in terms of growth. It did very well in 2020. So it is, you're right, Netflix is number 1, then it's Amazon. I had a list. Let's see if I can find that.
They've had some good shows. Sorry, after you, please, Dwight.
Okay, so one of the things that's interesting about this to me is you've got Spotify buying up essentially podcasting studios. Amazon has made its move, and Apple, which for years was kind of the place you went to get podcasts, has kind of fallen out of that running. And if you have an iPhone or a Mac, you use it to. It's the easiest way to get podcasts. But they don't have any exclusive content. They're not kind of marketing anything as this is an Apple podcast. And I wonder if they're just watching this and thinking it's not worth their time, or, why they haven't made that move themselves.
Yeah. Interesting question. They are apparently hiring people and creating content, but they, as you said, Father Robert, they do it behind the scenes. And I wonder if it might be that in 6 months, maybe at the WWDC or at an Apple event, they'll announce, and here's our whole, new lineup.
Podcast Plus.
Podcasts, yeah, exactly, yeah.